a guided journey through the liver channel of the foot Jue Yin. In a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down, place one hand in the middle of your abdomen and then one hand in the lower abdomen, above and below the navel, the energetic field of the liver and womb space. Let your feet relax, soles soft, big toes receptive. Breathe in deeply and slowly. This meridian is deeply linked to your vision, vitality, blood, and boundaries. If your attention wanders, gently come back. Repetition builds your ability to move qi, store blood, and restore harmony in this system. Breathe out steadily. The liver channel is governed by the wood element, and its organ pair is the gallbladder. The liver is most active during 1 and 3 a.m., dream time, detoxifying, processing emotions, and replenishing blood. Waking up during this time can reflect liver qi stagnation, anger, or blood deficiency. Its sense organ is the eyes, and its tissues is the tendons and ligaments. The liver manifests in the nails. Healthy, smooth nails reflect nourished liver blood. The liver stores blood, regulating its volume between activity and rest. The liver governs the free flow of qi and balances emotions, menses, digestion, and sexual vitality. When the liver is imbalanced, there is anger, resentment, frustration, rigidity. When the liver is balanced, it manifests as vision, purpose, patience, flexibility, and intuitive flow. The liver houses the Hun, the ethereal soul, the soul of dreams, imagination, and life direction. The channel pathway of the liver. The external pathway begins at the lateral corner of the big toenail, liver 1. It crosses the dorsum of the foot towards the medial malleolus, ascends the medial aspect of the leg, posterior to the spleen channel and anterior to the kidney. It travels through the inner knee and thigh, entering the inguinal region and lower abdomen. The internal pathway enters the external genitalia and encircles the liver organ, connects with the gallbladder, then ascends through the diaphragm and hypochondriac region. It continues upward through the chest and throat, reaching the eyes. one branch travels to the vertex of the head, connecting with Du20, Bahui. Another internal branch passes through the lungs, forming a triangular connection with the liver, lung, and heart. From the eyes, the channel continues to the inner surface of the lips. The liver channel flows upwards, rising like a spring sap. It distributes qi and blood throughout the body, harmonizes movement, emotion, and menstruation. The liver connects the root, the genitals, to the eyes and vision. The liver anchors dreams into purpose and transforms stagnation into flow. The general benefits of the liver meridian includes regulating the smooth flow of qi and blood, nourishes liver blood to support eyes, nails, tendons, and menses, resolves distension and pain from qi stagnation, cools liver fire and clears excess heat. The liver anchors rebellious qi, assists descending of stomach and lung qi, and the ascension of spleen qi. Pacifies inferior wind and rising yang. Benefits the eyes, improves vision, reduces eye pain or redness. Treats disorders of the genitals, such as itching, swelling, pain, or hernia. The liver regulates menstruation and fertility. It resolves Shan disorders. It treats urinary disorders such as retention, difficulty, it alleviates lumbar and pelvic pain. It supports psycho-emotional clarity, releasing suppressed frustration. Connects the Hun, spirit of imagination and destiny, to the physical body. The points of the liver channel, liver 1 to liver 14. Liver 1, Dadun, great esteem. Located on the lateral side of the big toenail, approximately 0.1 chun from the corner. Liver 1 is the Jing Well wood point,
the orrery point of the liver. Wood on wood, meaning a strong reset or ignition of liver's own power. Using emergency liver qi stagnation, repressed rage or menstrual stagnation. Revives consciousness, clears lower jiao heat, stops uterine bleeding, treats hernia and genital pain. Liver 2, Xingjian, moving between. Located between the first and second toes, proximal to the web margin. Liver 2 is the yin spring and fire point. Fire controls wood. Liver 2 calms excessive liver heat, especially from anger, frustration, and inflammation. Liver 2 clears liver fire, pacifies wind, cools blood, benefits the lower abdomen and genitals. Liver 3, Tai Chong, the Great Rushing, located on the dorsum of the foot, in the depression distal to the junction of the first and second metatarsals. This is the Shu Stream Yuan source point, excellent for balancing liver qi, disperses stagnation or nourishes deficiency, regulates menstruation, calms the mind, anchors rising liver yang, relieves emotional frustration and irritability. Liver 4, Zhong Feng, located anterior to the medial malleolus, midway between spleen 5 and stomach 41, in the depression medial to the tibialis anterior tendon. Liver 4 is the Jing River point. It regulates liver and spleen qi. It calms emotions, volatile emotions. Liver 4 benefits the lower jiao, clears dampness, aids in urinary and digestive issues. Liver 5, Ligu, Woodworm Canal. Liver 5 is located 5 chun above the medial malleolus on the medial aspect of the tibia, posterior to the tibia's crest. Here is the lower connecting point. Liver 5 spreads liver qi, regulates genital region, clears damp heat, treats emotional spiritual discomfort involving boundaries and sexuality. Liver 6, Zhongdu, the central capital. Located 7 chun above the medial malleolus, on the midline of the medial tibia. Liver 6 is the C-cleft point, used for acute pain, menstrual cramps, abdominal fullness, or rebellious liver qi. Liver 8, Chuquan, spring at the bend. Located at the end of the popliteal crease, anterior to the tendons of the semitendinosus and semimembranosus. Here's the He water point, mother of wood. Tonifies liver blood and yin, especially important for menstrual, hormonal, and emotional stability. Nourishes liver yin, clears damp heat from lower jiao, benefits reproductive system, especially in blood deficiency. Liver 9, Yin Bao, yin wrapping. Liver 9 is fortune above the medial epicondyle of the femur, between the vastus medialis and sartorius muscle. Liver 9 regulates menstruation and lower abdomen, benefits the genitals, and clears damp heat. Liver 9 is particularly useful in emotional suppression linked to sexual shame or pelvic holding patterns. Liver 10, Su Li, leg 5 miles. Liver 10 is located 3 chun below stomach 30 on the anterior border of the adductor longus muscle. Liver 10 clears damp heat from the lower burner, especially in urinary and reproductive issues. Liver 10 is particularly good at releasing repression in the lower abdomen and reconnects pelvic vitality. Liver 11, Yin Lian, yin corner. Liver 11 is located 2 chun below stomach 30 on the anterior border of the adductor longus muscle. Liver 11 regulates menses and drains dampness from the lower jiao, and is often used in cases of gynecological stagnation or when resentment is stored in the hips and groin. Liver 12, Jimai, urgent pulse. Liver 12 is located 2.5 chun lateral to Ren 2 within the inguinal crease. Liver 12 spreads liver qi and it clears the lower burner stagnation, benefiting the genitals. Liver 12 is known for releasing emotional congestion in intimate and identity-based spaces. Liver 13, Jiangmen, completion gate. Located directly anterior and inferior to the free end of the 11th rib. Here is the front mu point of the spleen. It's the influential point of the Zhang organs. Liver 13 harmonizes liver-spleen relationship, spreads liver qi, relieves digestive stagnation. Liver 14, Qi cycle gate, located in the 6th intercostal space, 4 chun lateral to the midline. Liver 14 is the front mu point of the liver. It harmonizes liver and stomach, moves qi in the chest and hypochondrium, soothes emotional oppression in the chest. Let your awareness settle down into your feet and legs. Trace the line from the big toe across the ankle, up the inner leg, through the abdomen, and into the ribs and chest. The liver governs vision, direction, and the ability to take meaningful action. Take a deep breath and let go of all the places where anger, pressure, or frustration have accumulated. Let the liver qi move freely like a river unblocked. Inhale clarity. Exhale resistance. You are flowing again.